Hi, Katie here doing a quick check-in to see how you're going. What's been happening for you over the past week or so? I wonder how your mood has been, how your physical health has been, your emotional well-being has been. So last week we had quite a few solar flares happening, a lot of activity, and some of them were really big. And so that has impacted our planet. And those energies then ricochet out, and we end up feeling that. And it's all good in the long run because it actually helps you to clear and process old stuff. So it's like it's sort of shaking the foundations of you and finding anything that's left within you that doesn't serve you, that needs to be cleared, emptying out the recycle bins, as it were. So the other effect that this can have is on your nervous system. You might be feeling that overwhelmed sort of feelings, sensations, anxiety, stress, perhaps some physical symptoms in your tummy area. There can be headaches even. There's so many different symptoms that can appear because of these amazing energies that are happening, but in the short term, it's a bit of a transformation, a bit of a jolt to the nervous system, that is for sure. So, what can you do to help yourself through this period, knowing in the back of your mind that this too shall pass, that you will make it through this and all will be well? But in the meantime, when you're just feeling out of sorts and feeling like this is just never ending, it can feel a little bit compressing. So, suggestions that I have for you, I've written down a few things here. Ground. Go outside regularly with bare feet onto the ground and connect into Mother Earth, intending that your heartbeat is connecting to hers. Just feel her slowing you down, coming back into the rhythm of the earth. And that will also, in turn, help your nervous system. It will help your mind to feel like, yeah, it's okay. I've got this. It's going to be okay. It will just slow you down. The next thing that I've got on my list is breathe. So you could do some 4-4 time breathing where you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. This is really good. There's another technique that we will try in a few minutes, actually, if you'd like to try that with me, where we kind of breathe in all the way down into the belly, then expand the mid torso area, and then all the way up into the top of the chest before we exhale it all. So anything, I guess, that takes you to focus on your breath for even 1 minute, 3 minutes would be great. Any longer is just fantastic. But yeah, as much as or as little as you can allow, but breathing is such a good way of resetting and organizing the nervous system. Because basically you're trying to tell your system, it's okay, we've got this. So we've got grounding, we've got breathing. The next thing is that if you've got some sage or even a stick of incense, give yourself a few swirls around your being to just break up the energy. Have the intention that you are clearing and decluttering, letting go of what doesn't serve you, letting go of any entanglement of energies that are caught up in yours. And have the intention that as you exhale, you allow space and you allow expansion within your being. So you could also take that sage stick around your house. That would be wonderful. Walking around the perimeter of each room, the whole house, swirling your incense stick, having the intention that you are clearing and releasing, that you are reclaiming sovereignty within your own home. Make sure that when you're doing this, that you open up some doors and windows, even if it's freezing cold where you are, perhaps just opening some doors and windows while you do this process to have the intention that everything is released through the doors and windows. Then you can close up again. Fresh air is actually brilliant. Just a little bit of a whoosh of fresh air will just help to shift anything that is sitting there heavy, that's holding on your thoughts, that is uh, really hijacking your thoughts, hijacking your energy. So we've got breathing, we've got grounding, we've got saging. The next thing that I'm going to suggest for you is eye cupping, where you rub your hands together, create a lovely warmth, and then you gently get your palms and you place them over your eyes. And if you're sitting at a desk or the dining room table, it's lovely when you put your elbows up there and just allow your shoulders to support your hands. And hold this for maybe 3 to 5 minutes. It's just wonderful. That is a very quick way of resetting your nervous system, also. It'll send that lovely energy of calm right through you. Next thing I'm going to suggest is that maybe laying off the caffeine, because you're probably noticing that you feel like as if you've had already a few shots in the morning before you even have your coffee or whatever caffeine of choice. So perhaps substituting the caffeine at the moment for some of the lovely herbal teas that will help you to calm down. In the moment, sure, you might be feeling like, gosh, I really want that coffee or that whatever caffeine hit as you're sipping your tea. But I can guarantee you that after a few minutes, you're going to be so grateful that you did that. You're going to really notice the difference with your nervous system. Okay, next thing I'm going to suggest to you is that being careful of the company that you keep right now and where you're putting your attention. Try to surround yourself with the people that make you feel good, that make you feel light, that make you feel happy, that give you positive outcome on life. And try to minimize the time that you spend with people that weigh you down. This is probably critical right at the moment, just in line with all of the other things that we're saying to help your nervous system. Because at the end of the day, you want to look after yourself so you're in a very good position to be looking after those around you. Like a lighthouse, you want to make sure that your energy is bright and healthy and vibrant and strong before you can help those around you. So give those things a little bit of a try, whichever of those that sat with you. And let's have a little go of this breathing that I was talking about earlier on. So, gently, when you're ready now, close your eyes and feel a lovely sense of relaxation, as if already the weight of the world is dropping from your shoulders like an overcoat of the weight of the world is falling off you, and you let it go. You let it go. You gift yourself this few moments to just be in the silence, in the stillness, letting go of any thoughts. And you imagine now that a swirl of golden energy begins to spiral around the top of your head, and it begins to dance and spiral through the layers of your aura as if it's combing and clearing energy that is sitting there that perhaps doesn't belong to you, energy that you are finished with, anything now that is upsetting the balance of keeping you in this beautiful, buoyant energy of love and light, keeping you in alignment in the flow of all is well and I've got this, and this too shall pass. This too shall pass. So this gold now swirls from the outside of your head, your shoulders, the outside of your mid torso, lower torso, outside of your hips. And you might feel that you have to stay at a particular spot for a moment. You know where it is. Swirling this golden energy to just cut away, all with the intention of reclaiming sovereignty of yourself, of your being. Down around the outside of your upper thighs, mid thigh area, just above the knees, all through the aura, all through the lower legs, around the outside of the lower legs. This golden energy is just helping you to reclaim space. It's cutting away what does not serve you. Any cords that have been connected in now are being disconnected, unplugged, and you let go with your powerful intention, remembering that you are a sovereign being of light, taking back ownership and responsibility of your being. And this golden energy now swirls around your feet and down under the feet, completing the whole process until you are clear. Now come into your breath. And as you take a breath in now, imagine that you were filling up a vase. So you imagine that you were filling up the bottom of the vase, and that area corresponds to your stomach. And you breathe in and you gather the energy here. And then you fill up higher up now into the mid torso area. Up into the top of the lungs now is getting filled until you feel like, just like filling a vase full of water ready for fresh flowers, you are full to the brim with light, with air, with fresh air. And now you exhale from the pit of your stomach all the way back up and out. Letting go, letting go, letting go. And we'll try that again. We'll breathe in, taking the breath all the way down into the bottom of your tummy. Filling the mid-torso area now. Filling the top of the lungs till you are full to capacity. Exhale from the top. Empty, 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 all the way down into the bottom of the lungs. Let go. Intending now that any stress that is held as a tightness, as a spiraled, twisted energy within you is released, reclaiming sovereignty of your being. Breathing a little bit more freely now, noticing that your shoulders are releasing of tension. Perhaps there is an unfurling around your forehead also. Neck relaxed, throat relaxed. And a golden glow begins to emanate from your solar plexus. Great energy of I am, reminding you that you've got this. And you say this to yourself, I've got this. This too shall pass. One more beautiful breath now as we breathe in, filling up the base of the stomach area. Continuing to fill so that you fill now the mid-torso area, upper chest, full to capacity with fresh air. Hold it for a moment. And exhale slowly. Emptying now from the top of the chest through the mid-torso area and down into the belly is emptied, empty, emptied. Let go. Notice now, perhaps during the process you might have a sigh. You might notice that you exhale deeply, unintentionally. Perhaps even after this process you might notice that you let off some sighs. Encourage them. Encourage this process. More letting go as the nervous system disentangles, disengages from the noise and distractions of the outside world. And your being now is having a sensation of being filled with light, a blessing from the universe as you realize that you are coming back into flow, connecting with the light, and all is well. You know that you are supported, divinely directed, assisted by Mother Earth also. All your needs are met. All is well. And you reclaim sovereignty of your entire being, your emotions, your thoughts, your physical self, your spiritual well-being, all aspects of you. I've got this. And on your next exhalation now, wiggle your fingers and toes. And take as long as you need to come completely back to the space. If you feel that you need some help to calm and clear your nervous system, reach out to me and we can do a one-on-one session incorporating ERT and energy healing. The ERT is emotion release technique, and this is a combination of kinesiology, EFT tapping, and Chinese medicine, highly effective in calming and resetting the nervous system. Blessed be.